Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope everybody's doing well at home. I wanted to teach a little class on weapons disarming. The weapons disarm that we're going to do is a movement that's very familiar, something that comes out of a lot of sets. It looks like this, and it can be done for a strike that's coming this way or that way, and it has a lot of practical usability with different lengths of weapons, longer weapons, and I'm talking about weapons that are bludgeoning type weapons or cutting type weapons like knives and maybe even possibly swords. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is talk about some of the footwork. When he throws a strike this way, I want to sidestep off to the side, staying out of the zone where the strike is actually trying to hit me, which is right here. He's aiming for my head, so I don't want to be right there. I'll sidestep over here to my right, to the inside of the circle that he's striking. Also, when he throws that strike, I'm going to sidestep and draw to this empty stance. We call this a cat stance. That cat stance, I want to try and draw that leg in so that it's pointed in towards the opponent. Okay, so as he throws this strike, go ahead. He's throwing the strike for my head right here. I sidestep to the inside. I go to that cat stance, but my hands have to be up in guard. So as he throws the strike, I take my left hand, bring it up like this, like a tiger block or upper level. The right hand's going to come underneath, and it has this kind of hand configuration, although this could be slightly changed. So if he throws that strike, I could have it like this, or throw it again. I could be more like this. Either way, I think is fine. After he does that, he throws the strike. I get this hand position here. The left hand, the hand that's on top, dives over top, and I like to get this really deep right into the pit of my elbow. When I do that, I also sandwich this hand down so that it puts tension on his wrist. I'll continue through the circle and roll that right out of his hand. Now I have this in my hand, and I could do a counter strike. So let's try that again. He throws that strike. I sidestep to the inside, drawing to cat stance, circle the left hand over, lift and rotate through, and there's the disarm. If you were to throw a strike this way, I could do the same thing. Now my right hand is high. I'm in that right cat stance. I've sidestepped away from the strike. Do it again. I get this block. I circle the right over top, lift, and rotate through. And again, I'm sticking with this circle here and here, as you know. So if he throws that strike this way, I go to the inside, circle around and over. Does it again. I go to the inside, circle around, and if I take that step even deeper, I could combine with a throw or a takedown. And if he throws over here, I sidestep, block, circle through, and then I could take this step here and then take him over my leg this way. All right, so this is a picture of the hand position that you want when you're intercepting that strike. So he throws that strike this way. I sidestep, I get my left high, right low, just like this. This could also be here. Then after that, the hand circles over. I get that deeply inserted, rotate through, and now I hold this weapon in my right hand, and I could strike with that if I wanted to. All right, so he's throwing the strike in the opposite direction, a strike that goes from inside to out this way. As he throws that strike, the hand position is just the same. The outside hand is high and the inside hand is low. This hand then circles under, lifts, rotates, and carries through. All right, say it's not a longer weapon, but it's a shorter weapon. I think it works just the same. Whatever he's got in his hand, he's trying to cluck me in the head with it. If he strikes this way, I get to the same position, trying to get around the hand, circling it through, getting a hold of the weapon with my right, and then carrying through the circle, which wrenches it out of his hand. Now if he throws the other way, same thing, pull my black circle, and then rotate through, and now I have the weapon in this opposite hand. Okay, so I think that same concept, this circling through, can be applied to gun disarming as well. This gun is not a real gun that Nick has here, but this is just the basics. I know this disarm doesn't work in all cases, but this is how this concept would be applied to a gun disarm, I think. So if he holds the gun out, I would again sidestep, get this hand position where that hand is over top, rotate this through, and wrap it out just like that. So again, he holds it out, I sidestep, and then circle to get the gun disarmed. If he does that again and I decide to go this way, it's still works the same way. You can still disarm the weapon, so he does it again. Up, I sidestep, get this here. Hand over top of the slide. This hand circles under, and then we complete the circle. The barrel of the gun stays facing in towards the opponent. So let's just try that again. He pulls that gun on me. I sidestep, I get this hand position, hand on top of the slide. This comes under, and I'm pushing the gun down, keeping the barrel of the gun facing in towards him the whole time. And if I sidestep to the inside, I get here, hand on the slide, rotate, carry it through, and I've disarmed it that way. So here's another disarm, a weapons disarm that can be used against a longer weapon. It could also be, I think it can be used against something with a shorter handle as well. The idea is that he comes and strikes for this side of my body. That's where this one is more effective. So if he strikes this way, I start with that same hand position. Now my hand slides down to the handle, and I rotate to take it out, just like that. Let's try that again. So he throws the strike here. I get that block and circle to take out. So I hope this is enough information to get you started on some basic gun disarming. Remember, the general movement is this circle here. It's not just one arm, but it's both arms are involved. And I plan to, over the next couple weeks, post more videos about disarming, maybe some exercise videos, so please just stay tuned. I hope everybody is well and healthy at home, and I hope to talk to you and see you very soon.